What's up, YouTube? It's FitzBro, and I wanted to show you quickly how you can rotate a pasture as the Mongols in Age of Empires 4. Now, you should already know that rotation of buildings is largely limited in AOE4, with the exception of gates. Now, as this was pointed out by one of the community members in my Discord, I will leave the name in the description. You are able to, in fact, rotate the pasture, and it makes me wonder if there are other buildings that you can rotate as well. So here's what I have discovered. If you take your villager and you go up against some already built pastures or gur or town center and push the building plot up towards the top of the grid, you see how there's a grid line here? It will rotate. You see how it's pointing up is going to put that opening towards the front of this pasture. And what I kind of been noticing is it almost is like it wants to have the opening towards an economic building. So here's a gur, and you can see I can rotate around this, and if I push into different spots here, I can get it to rotate into different positions. And the same is about the town center. Look at this. If I move around the town center and I drag towards the middle, it's like it always wants the opening to be towards the town center, which makes me think there's some kind of behind-the-scenes logic that is forcing or prefers to have the sheep going towards the economic rally point, which would make sense. So I'll show you right now. We'll build this pasture, and the opening will be towards the inside, and this will help the sheep walk right up the middle towards this gur that I have built at the end of the row. Now, if you haven't already, go back and watch my sheep guide. I'll leave a link in the description where I talk about some of the optimizations around gathering from sheep. But I thought this was a really cool breakthrough and was really happy it was pointed out. Now, when I take an unpacked building, I noticed I'm unable to get this packed up building or a packed up building to rotate when trying to place it on the grid. So it does appear maybe that this needs to be done by a villager placement. So once again, you take a villager, grab your pasture, and you can push it up against some already existing pastures or gur or town center, and you can get it to rotate to your desired position. Of course, it still is a little tricky to maneuver, and maybe you need to quickly throw down pastures in the heat of battle. So this might be hard to actually implement, but it definitely shows that building rotation could be easily supported by this game in the future as something that maybe you could toggle with your keyboard. Let me know in the comments below if you thought this was useful, and if you have any other quirky tips or tricks about AOE4, go ahead and shoot them to me in the Discord, and I might make a YouTube video about this. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.